One of the ways that we can prevent invalid entries in a child table is by placing a specific kind of data constraint on the relationship between the child table and the parent. This constraint is called referential integrity. Referential integrity ensures that related records in the child table actually point to something in the parent table. Let's take a look at an example of how this works. Here we have our employees table and the departments table, which have a one-to-many relationship between them. Each employee is supposed to point to a single department, but here's the problem. Our database is not currently set up to protect us from erroneous data getting entered into the department field in the employees table. For instance, we can create a reference to a department that doesn't exist, such as if we add someone to the maintenance department. When this occurs, we have what is called an orphaned record. This means this particular line item doesn't refer to any department at all, which is clearly a problem. The fix is to enforce referential integrity on this relationship. Referential integrity is a data integrity rule. When referential integrity is enforced by the database management system, then this type of error cannot possibly occur. Every entry in the department column of the employees table will be checked against the values in the departments table. With referential integrity enforced, if we were to try and fill in an employee's department and attach them to maintenance, now the database would display an error and not input the values into the table. This type of integrity check essentially looks through the parent table, in this case the departments table, to ensure that there is a matching value on the other end of the relationship. To record this on your table design worksheets, take a look at all of your foreign key fields. Then determine if it makes sense to have a record in this table that doesn't always link back to the parent table that it's referred to. It's going to be a rare case when having orphaned records will be acceptable, so typically the answer is, of course, you want to enforce referential integrity. For all of the fields where this applies, place a check mark in the referential integrity box so that you remember to enable this constraint when you create your table relationships in the DBMS.